Do you think that if any of the Autobots were to prank Dirge here, they could just paint his head orange and be like, "Oh look, there's a traffic cone on your head. Stop making fun of me." Oh, because he has a cone head, you know, traffic cone head. You don't get it. All right, that was a lame joke. Hey guys, Rich here with another Transformers action figure review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Generations Deluxe Dirge figure. Awesome plane, very awesome. I really like it. I'm glad to finally get Dirge so I can complete part of my Seekers collection, because I really like the Seekers. I've been a big fan of that. But first with the vehicle mode here. Very simple design. When I first saw this figure in the store, I was kind of like, I don't know about these colors, you know, because every now and again they make a Transformer and the colors just aren't, I don't know, sometimes for me at least, they just don't seem all that great. But getting him out of the package and looking at him and seeing how all the colors work together, I'm a really big fan now of the blue, black, and gold just color scheme. That's great. And then having this red and white here, kind of just to add some more colors to this, is great. I really like that. Very simple design though as far as the vehicle goes. The weapons are here in the back. They do fire. There's a button here, and you just push it, and just shoots out the missile, spring-loaded. Pretty good distance as far as power behind it, you know, being able to launch the missile. The only thing that kind of stinks about this figure compared to like the Starscream Seekers, because they have a very similar body, but as far as all like the Coneheads Seekers, is that you can see their face when they're in vehicle mode. But, you know, as far as landing gear goes, there's these two tiny little wheels back here that don't transform or anything, and then you have, they're kind of just little bumps, but then you have two wheels here in the front, up at the front of the plane, that do fold out and they fold back in. Very easy. It's awesome. I like having that choice of it being able to move or not. But very easy, very simple design for a figure. Really great color scheme. I like the plane design. I think it's cool. I like it. Now this is actually the first deluxe figure. I have other figures I'm sure that were rated this way as well, but I've never seen it. This figure was actually rated easy for transformation. Most of them, you'll notice most of the deluxe are intermediate, and this one's actually easy, and that's true. It is a very easy, simple transformation. Here, I'll show you it. Very easy. First thing you do, what I like to do, go ahead and extend the back of the plane back. You extend it. This is going to be the legs. Now I usually go ahead and just separate the legs, go ahead and pull down the toes here in the front, the toe. Remove the weapons, go ahead and have that part out of the way, just to have that done. Then you go ahead and right here where the exhaust is, exhaust ports, or yes, I'm not a big plane person as far as knowing all the different parts and stuff. I just know they fly. That's enough for me. But right here, you pull down the chest area. This is going to be the chest of the figure. You fold out the arms, and as you fold out the arms, you're going to go ahead and fold these little gold wings flat. So they're like this. Okay? Then we're going to go ahead and pull. You push the canopy part of the plane down, and it'll get, you know, it'll go forward. Then you pull it down extra, rotate it, slide it down some more. Alright, and then actually before you push it all the way forward, leave a little bit, and then rotate the head. Push it up against the back. Got the head out. Then you push the chest back up. Put the wings there. Fold out the hands real quick. Flip them out. Now we take the weapons, and you can either, what's great about these is these are standard weapon peg size, so a lot of the classics and Generations figures and Universe that were from the same type of line can hold the weapon either in their hand or on their shoulder. I like the Seekers having their weapons on their shoulders, because that was how they were in the shows and everything, and that's just my personal preference. But just like that, and boom, he's done, he's transformed. Now for the actual robot review of this, is a very simple design. I like how easy it is to transform. Most of the Transformers transform really cool, but I'm not a big fan of complex transformations. That's me. I actually know there are some people out there, maybe you're one of them, who really love difficult or complex transformations. They enjoy that. It's kind of like a puzzle as you transform it. For me, the transformation, I don't like it when it transforms for me. I hate the gimmick where like you pull a lever or you push an arm in and like things start transforming. I don't like that. I don't like spring-loaded transformations or anything because I do stop motions. So I personally like that when I transform the figure, it doesn't take me too long. There's not too many steps. but it's not very complex where, I have to like shift all these little pieces around. This is probably borderline about as easy as I would want it to be before it becomes just, spring-loaded type stuff. But anyway, with the figure, as you can see the color scheme here, I think they did a good job getting the color scheme here for the figure. I like it. It's pretty well done. The head articulation, there's not really, he can't go forward or backward, and he can't really look to the side. That is one problem with all of these Seeker figures, is they can't really look side to side. There's no waist articulation at all. The arms can go a little out because of the transformation, so they can go out pretty far as far, that. You can also rotate them out, which is good. They can go up and down, 360, well, pretty much 360 because of that wing there. It kind of blocks the rest of it. So they can go about 280. I don't know exact degrees, but the elbow here also articulated. That's as high, and it doesn't go up and down very far. The hand has no articulation except it can go in and out. That's it. The hips are thankfully ball joints, so you're able to get a nice range of motion out of the hips. The knee is articulated. Go up that far, and then you can also kick out, and then you can kick to the side really well, but you can't really go that far forward because of the I guess you'd say the underwear of the figure. Then you have the toe here. The toe is not articulated at all except to be able to go a little bit up because of the transformation. So that's pretty much it. There's not a lot here for articulation. That's probably the biggest thing that I have a problem with. Of everything else, it's probably the arm articulation. I wish that the arms were able to rotate a little bit more here in the elbows. Maybe if they were ball joints, or that they at least could twist. I would like that. But otherwise, this is a really good figure. I recommend it, especially if you're interested in the Seekers. And what looks really great here is once you have the rest of the Seekers from his squad here, and I love that. That's the first. Now, these figures none of these were convention exclusives. These were ones that are actually sold in the line, and I love that you can actually collect them if you look through eBay or if you've already been a collector for a while. And this is great. I love being able to have an entire squad of guys. I like that because I don't know. It feels kind of like it's completed. When you get just one of them, like if you just had Dirge, it's like, oh well, it's great. I got Dirge, but you want Ramjet and Thrust as well if you've watched the show. So that's my thing. And apparently, because I didn't actually know a whole lot about the Coneheads. People like to call them Coneheads because they all have cone-shaped heads. But when you look at the Seekers, Starscream, Thundercracker, and Skywarp, they all look the exact same, just repainted. But then when you look at Dirge, Ramjet, and Thrust, while they have the exact same bodies and head, and most of it is the exact same, you can see that their weapon tips are different. Ramjet has like this big cone blaster all the way down, and then all the wings on their feet are all different. So they are similar planes, very similar, but they're also different, and especially Thrust here. He's probably the biggest difference because he has wings on his back as well. Most of them don't have that. But overall, very great figure. He fits right in with the scale because they're literally the same body, just, with extra attachments and everything. I highly recommend this figure because I really like it. It's simple to transform. If you're not big on that, if you like complex things, you may want to pick a different figure. But I like this. Great stand-up figure. I like it. I'm glad to have it in my collection. I will give it a 4.5 out of 5 because the only thing that I don't like about it, like I said, was those elbow articulation. I wish it had something else. The head and the waist are forgivable just because, sometimes it's not a big deal, but I like the arms to be able to do more. That's what I like. So 4.5 out of 5. Get this guy if you find him and you're interested. If nothing else, I like having some different colors in my Decepticons. They always seem to be really dark colors, and it's nice to have somebody who's kind of blue or green or something to kind of break up the normal colors. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any comments or questions about this figure in particular, or maybe in reviews I'm going to have in the future, or something, I don't know, ask it down below. You can post a video response as well. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was somewhat informative or just entertaining to watch. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get going. Dirge, Ramjet, and Thrust and I are going to probably go egg a tree or something, something evil like that. We're going to go do that. So, see you guys again next time.